Okay, so we haven't covered
D4vd.
this David story because we felt like a lot was still unfolding and there was a lot of details to get past. But now we feel like it's reached a point where it's kind of unavoidable. So I've gotten this little summary of everything that's gone on so far. There's a lot more details, obviously, that's not in this video. But I felt like this was a great summary to kind of leave us where to continue from so that we could cover this also in the future because everything seems to be unfolding at the moment.
Here we go.
Remember this song that was all over the internet? Its singer was arrested with child pornographic material after a teen's body was found in his car. During a recent hearing, prosecutors stated that they had around 40 terabytes of evidence against him, which includes the child found on his phone. David, whose legal name is David Anthony Burke, rose to fame through TikTok when his music went viral in 2022. In September 2025, a dead body was found dismembered in a black zipper bag in the front trunk of the singer's Tesla. Police made the discovery after receiving a report of a foul odor coming from the vehicle which had been sitting in a tow yard. Celeste Rivas Hernandez was just 14 years old when her body was discovered. She had been reported missing since April 2024 and was last seen at David's house in Los Angeles. An autopsy report confirmed that the cause of her death was due to multiple penetrating injuries caused by an undisclosed object or objects. It also confirmed her body had been dismembered and was decomposed by the time she was found. Since then, the US police were investigating the case, but very few details were shared with the public about the investigation. The singer was in custody since 16 April 2026. Prosecutors shared that at the time of arrest, he also possessed a significant amount of images and videos depicting child on his phone. He was charged with first-degree murder, murder for financial gain, and murdering a witness to an investigation.
These charges include the most serious charges that a DA's office can bring. That is first-degree murder with special circumstances.
David had pleaded not guilty to the charges in the case. If found guilty, the singer could face life without parole or even the death penalty. On the other hand, his attorney said that they will vigorously defend David's innocence.
Say word.
Well, you didn't know none of that?
No.
You didn't know none of that?
No.
That put a...
Yo, what have you been paying attention to, bro?
Every time I see something about David, I just don't watch it.
But you didn't know all that was happening?
No.
That's insane, bro. Rest in peace to Celeste, first of all. She was very young, had a lot of life left, and like no one deserves
That
to
shit
go
makes me
out like
honestly
that.
sick, bro. Like my stomach is like turning.
Yeah, he was honestly a monster, allegedly. If everything that he's accused of is true, he's a monster. Do you guys think that he did it?
100%, bro. What, bro? Did they say 40 terabytes?
Yeah.
Did they say 40 terabytes
Of CD?
40 terabytes.
One thing that I'm wondering though is that like, why wasn't there any charges for anything related to that? Because maybe because she passed away. Do you guys think that there may be charges for like you know the fact that he was with an underage girl?
I think there probably is there, but this summary probably just didn't add all
Honestly,
the charges.
They named 3 charges. I don't see. This seems very factual based. I don't see why they wouldn't name the rest of the charges.
Honestly,
if you look at the details of the case, there was like, there was other people her age blackmailing David, saying like, pay me or else I'm gonna tell everybody that you're dating her type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
The man ordered a chainsaw off of Amazon.
Bro. Oh my god.
She had his name tattooed on her finger for like like this.
I could throw up, bro.
Like and his name was on her finger and her name was on his finger. Apparently he had pictures of her from grade 5, from her grade 5 graduation. Like when you look into the details of this case and like I think that he wasn't alone.
Oh, 100%.
No, you definitely have to have people around you to like help cover up what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
And I think that the family was involved.
Because she was missing for like how long, and mans didn't put a police report saying she was missing, all that shit, bro.
Even after the fact, how you think they should react after something like that, I feel like the public is going more hard for Celeste than her own family is. They finally released a statement recently, and it seemed scripted. It didn't seem that intimate. And it just makes me raise questions about how much they knew about this, considering that apparently they did know that their 14-year-old child was dating David, who's a full-grown adult, however old he is.
He was probably paying them.
Yeah, that's why niggas are blackmailing him.
That's
because he's paying people off.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could. Cause and I guess
Then you guys know David's music?
No,
I know that song that she played.
I don't.
Every time I've heard a song, it was pretty good. But it's like, I never listened to him, so I don't have anything to be attached to his music. Do you guys think his music should be canceled? Like, I've heard some people say that they should, like, they were talking about his record label, and they're basically saying that his record label should drop him. But if the record label drops him, then he'll be able to make more money from being independent because his music is getting streamed more than ever. But the record label is the one who's profiting, So do you think that they should be a thing where when someone is this heinous that they should remove their music from all streaming services and like have like that type of ban on it?
Hello, Alexis. Wagwan.
I would say
I think that people don't have a good enough understanding of how the fuck music money actually works. And the reason why I say that is because essentially just going based off of what you just said, it's like, well, yeah, if he gets dropped from his label, then all of his money is literally just going to him. So what the fuck is that going to change?
Aside from the money aspect, do you feel like his music shouldn't be out there, that they shouldn't have? Do you feel like
his music should just disappear off the face of the earth?
I would say that what they could do is that instead of taking his music off the face of the earth, they could demonetize it.
I'm pretty sure that's what YouTube did. I think YouTube demonetized it.
Yeah, you just demonetize it everywhere. So it's like,
well, you also have to remember
benefit from it.
Every single any platform that exists is essentially private property. So each company is individually responsible for what they demonetize or what they take down or what they allow to be showed on their platforms, right? So that would be awesome if someone does something fucked up and they just Andrew Tate them, but that's unfortunately not really the reality because there's a lot of like politics and shit surrounding that stuff.
I don't agree with that whole cancellation thing. I'm pretty sure you guys know where I stand on.
Yeah, but we're not canceling him. We're just demonetizing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm good with the demonetization idea, but when you're talking about if we were to even have the idea of wiping all his music off of all platforms, I'm against that. I feel like people should still be allowed to enjoy his music.
Yeah, if they want to, if they choose to,
if they choose to, they should be allowed to enjoy his music, and I should be allowed to listen to R. Kelly and keep on. Hey, I'm just saying that we have to set the standard.
All roads lead back to Diddy and R. Kelly at the end.
Well, not Diddy. I don't feel like the Diddy one. I don't feel like people really boycott Diddy's music,
But R. Kelly, all roads lead back to R. Kelly.
Yeah,
it's funny because there was a point. There was a little small window where people were like, "Oh, like boo if you hear Diddy at the club," and it's just like, you're gonna have to boo Mary J. Blige, like, because it's like, bro, there's
too many connections,
like, there's
bro.
way too many connections, bro. Like, there's not much you can do about it. I get the R. Kelly thing, but like even then, it's like
I'm not canceling Space Jam. I keep telling you.
Even after Neek's explanation as to how she sees everything through the lens of.
That's her. I support her right to cancel whatever she doesn't want to support in her own right, but just don't tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the idea of judging others based off like, oh, you didn't cancel this? Oh shit, you must support it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But furthermore, David is a piece of shit, in my opinion. Do you guys think he should get the death penalty?
Ooh. I honestly thought that didn't exist anymore, so I was surprised when I saw that.
Niggas die from the death penalty every year.
Smoke him.
I didn't know that.
Death penalty, yes or no, AO?
No, I don't think it needs that death penalty.
I think you need to kill that nigga still.
Smoke him.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. And the only reason I say that is because like the man was a legit pedophile and a murderer.
And he has a bunch of
decapitator. And like, bro, there's so much things under his belt right now. Like, you are literally like en route for one of the worst pieces of shits in humanity.
The man is
sick. What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you killed a 14-year-old girl that you were sleeping with since she was younger than 14, and you decapitated her and left her in the trunk. Left the whole world. You made songs about it, and you left the whole world to have this mystery. Mystery about the whole situation. And definitely you had CP. You had 40 terabytes, they said?
Some stupid shit
of CP. Yeah. Like, nah, bro, jail's not enough.
Yeah. Wow, you know what I just took in? Wow, I'm a waste you. A big part of my week, sorry to bring it back, the only reason why I'm talking about it was my niece's 16th birthday.
Hey, shout out to Sweet 16
on Sunday. Sorry, that only came to my head because like the reason why like that shit makes me sick is because like bro, it's just like I have nieces that like are that age. You know what I'm saying? So like that shit's just
fucked.
Yeah, it literally makes me want to throw up, bro. Like it makes me sick. Really, really sick. Anyways,
I'm happy he's finally in jail. They took a really long time to lock him up. So
way too damn long.
Went through his whole tour and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, he canceled his tour as soon as it happened, did not?
Oh, did he?
I'm pretty sure that
he continued.
Nah, he was off that as soon as the allegations came out.
You
think that people were actually lining up to see this nigga in person?
I mean,
they did for R. Kelly.
When the allegations first came out, there are people that were
there's still people who don't think he did it.
Yeah. I know there's
that's fucking crazy.
I don't think it is. I don't think it's crazy for people to think that he didn't do it. There's a lot of room for conspiracy around this whole story. To assume, and like the way that he's been going about it too, with how silent he's been, I think that there's reasonable reasons to think that that the whole story is not clear, and that if maybe he could have been involved, or maybe he knows something more than he should, but he might not have done it. If someone was to present a reasonable story, I think it's possible. I personally think he did it though.
Yeah, I think even if he's found not guilty, I don't think his career is ever going to be the same.
100%. Your career is never the same after something like that.
No.
But I didn't even know who he was before this. So
facts, big facts.
You chat too much. Chat too much. Chat too much. Chat too much.